Hey everyone, this is Blue Wolf Productions, and I'm here to bring you guys my review for the manga series Rurouni Kenshin, so let's get into it. Rurouni Kenshin is a historical, fictional, shonen battle manga. It was written and illustrated by Nobuhiro Watsuki, and was serialized in Shueisha's Weekly Shonen Jump. The series began in 1994 and concluded in 1999, accumulating a total of 28 volumes, and the series is published in English by Viz Media. The story begins in 1878, which is known as the 11th year of the Meiji era, and follows a former assassin from the Bakumatsu period, known as Hitokiri Batosai. After the end of the Bakumatsu, Hitokiri Batosai disappears to become the wandering samurai Kenshin Himura, protecting Japan and vowing to never take human life again. The story of Rurouni Kenshin is amazing. I love how the main character Kenshin is on a journey to redeem himself after all the atrocities he committed during the Bakumatsu. The first major arc of the manga, known as the Kyoto Arc, is a bit episodic, but all the small miniature story arcs do flow into one another quite nicely, and it's very enjoyable to read. The second arc, known as the Kyoto Arc, is probably the best arc in the series. The main villain of the second arc is very ambitious as a character and is an awesome antagonist to Kenshin and his friends. And then we have the third and the final arc, known as the Jinchu Arc, which is also very good. And it's not as good as the second one in my opinion, but it's still very up there. We also get a really deep flashback into Kenshin's past as Hitokiri Batosai. We get some character development for Sanosuke and Yahiko. And when I was done reading the manga, I almost cried because I was sad that the story had ended. For the art style of Rurouni Kenshin is very fluid. It's very graceful and elegant looking. At the beginning of the manga, Watsuki had a more shoujo-esque type of art style, but as the series progressed, it drastically changed by the end of the series. As for the characters, all of the main characters are very likable and enjoyable, and to be honest, I don't have a favorite main character because all of them are really well developed and well crafted as characters. For the villains, all of them are very well written, and there's not a single one of them that I hate. And the villain of the second arc is probably my favorite villain in the manga, and he's probably one of my favorite villains in anime and manga of all time. Some interesting facts. At one point, Nobuhiro Watsuki served as an art assistant to Takeshi Obata. Eiichiro Oda, the author of One Piece, actually served as an assistant to Watsuki for the artwork of Rurouni Kenshin before Oda made One Piece. The series actually takes place over a period of 6 months. The final chapter skips ahead 4 years into the future. Most of the characters within the series are based off of real Japanese historical figures. All of the political factions mentioned within the series are real. An example of this is the Ishin Shishi, the Sekiho Army, etc. And all the fighting styles in the series are based off of real-life fighting styles. As for the likelihood of an anime adaptation or a re-adaptation, Rurouni Kenshin has had a couple of different anime adaptations. The first adaptation came out in 1996 and ran until 1998. However, this anime was plagued with filler. There is also a 4-episode OVA special known as Rurouni Kenshin Trust and Betrayal, which serves as a prequel to the anime series. And it adapts basically the flashback arc that was presented in the final arc of the manga. but it does not adapt the whole story, it only adapts the flashback portion. And then there's a 2-episode OVA known as Rurouni Kenshin Reflections, and it has a lot of negative reviews because it's a really bad adaptation of the final arc of the manga, which was just poorly made. It just doesn't adapt the story correctly at all, and it's considered non-canon by the fans of the manga itself, and it's considered non-canon by the author. As for should you buy/read this manga, to be quite honest, I find it really hard not to justify piracy, only because Nobuhiro Watsuki was charged with the crime of owning child pornography in 2017. However, I do know there are some of you guys out there who would prefer to hold physical volumes of a book, and to be honest, I prefer physical volumes to reading online anyway. So if you do want to buy physical copies of this series, all of the volumes are in print and available from Viz Media. There are 3 different formats. You have the single volumes for Rurouni Kenshin, the Viz Bigs, which are right in front of you, and then you have the 3-in-1s. And that's going to do it for my review of Rurouni Kenshin. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Please like the video, share it with your friends, subscribe to this channel for more videos like this one. Also drop a comment down below to tell me what you think. I am Blue Wolf Productions. Take care, guys.